Okay. Now, as we click into the job site, just to get a little bit granular into the app, we go through the workflow process, and essentially the first thing that we need to do is we need to hit the pencil on call time to dispatch us out to the service location. Once we do that, once again, we can come back here to this pinpoint. It's going to open up on Google Maps, and it's going to allow us to get to that location once again that we're looking for. Once we arrive at that location, we're going to mark ourselves arrived. And once we arrive there, we can do a number of things. We can do at the very middle of the screen checklists that allow us to associate any checklist that we have. Once we've either completed a few things, we can go ahead and save that. And once we save that, we'll see a green checkbox there, so you can have as many checklist requirements as you need. We also know that as we go back over to the job, we have a description on what we should do. We also know that we may have some special instructions, or we may want to associate, some equipment, or purchase order, or call parts, or work signature, or include some documents. From this document, we can document section. We can upload pictures, videos, documents, you name it. We also have the ability to set some reminders. So for any reason you need to come back with this customer, set a reminder with them. You'll see here I can set a reminder. It's automatically tied to this work order. I can select a reminder type based off of what I have within my system. You all can customize that. I can remind my tech or a user. Tech is going to be the person in the field. User is going to be the person in the office. And then I can go ahead and set a date of this reminder. And let's actually choose a time in the future. All right, and get with customer for X, Y, and Z. Or I don't know why they did A, Z. All right. Now we also can make it recurring, but for this instance, I'm just going to make this a one-off reminder. All right. Now that I have that reminder here, I can either make sure I've completed this work, and then I can go into the work description. Keep in mind, we do have work description templates that you all can plug in here, as you'll see. And you can also type in more if necessary. Okay. Now, once we do that, we've completed the work, we've completed our notes. Now we have the ability to either hit the invoice here, or we can go ahead and complete it out. Now, some folks will like to go to the invoice to go ahead and start adding pricing items before they complete the job in totality. So from here, we have a number of things that we can do, but if we just hit the red plus icon, this allows us to add items to charge this customer. Now, the items could be a service that we offer. It could be we can go into it. It could be a material we offer. It could be service we offer based off of labor. It could be a miscellaneous or a trip charge. Or if you're using subcontractors, you'll be able to see that here. So let's say I want to go ahead and add my labor in, and it's showing me that my price sheet is not configured in the system. So we'll go ahead and adjust it ourselves. But if the price sheet is configured in the system, it'll automatically do the calculation for us based off of the price that we want to charge the customer. So I'm going to go ahead and do $50 an hour, and I'm going to do 2 hours. And I will go ahead and save that. Once I save that, I now have my labor here, and it's not calculating my price here because of my price sheet. So I'm going to go ahead and have to go in and change the, there we go. All right, there it goes. So I'm going to have to go in and change the price sheet. But right from here, we have our total amount in which we're going to charge a customer, $125. We can send this to the customer via text message or email. At the top right is going to be our text. So if we hit that, the text number is going to be here. It's going to go ahead and send this out to the customer where they can view the invoice and pay that invoice online. We can also email it out to our customer right next to that. That's going to be our email function. And within our email function, we'll see a layout of the email. We can also see that there's going to be a link that will be included to get over to the customer. And we'll just send this out via email. We can capture some more photos by coming here to images and attaching additional images to the invoice, or videos or documents. We can also capture some signatures by sending it over to a customer in an e-signature fashion to their cell phone number. And we can also capture a live signature for any authorized work, invoicing, or any text signatures that we need to capture out there in the field. So right from here, we can see any authorized work that needs to be authorized. We can hit our sign icon. We can agree to the terms by selecting the I there, agreeing to the terms, and now having the ability to go ahead and sign and save. And now we have that signature. The last and final one under authorized work is we can ensure that based off of our solution codes or searching within authorized work that we were given permission to complete that. But ultimately, if we are looking to receive payment, we're going to click on payment type right there in the middle of the screen. And we'll see here that our payment method is AR customer. We either want to change that to credit card charge, pay by check or cash, or we can keep it at AR customer. For the time being, we're going to go ahead and say pay by check. We're going to do a reference number of 1234, and we're going to go ahead and say that it is 125. As I go ahead and hit save, we now have that payment applied, and now we're ready to go ahead and close this invoice out. So let's go back over to our job here, complete this job. We just need to set an outcome code, mark it as completed, and go ahead and complete this job altogether.